Yo, thanks, Sean. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I went live and then I forgot that I had to send something to my CPA, and so I was knocking that out really quick, and now I've got to send her an email. So that I get my tax refund. Let's see, let me send this to her really quickly. Okay. What's up, AGR? How's it going? Okay. There we go. That should be all done. Should be good to go. Why does it say I have unread emails? Speaking of unread emails, I had, oh, I need to do something. I need to download that. Thanks! Yeah, 4 freaking years. I cannot believe I've been playing this game that long, but I have. It's crazy. I'm okay, Phil? I'm feeling it today, too. I woke up with a migraine. Almost. If it wasn't my tower birthday, I probably would not be streaming today. But it is... Wrong button. It is indeed... That's the wrong button, too. Stats. 4 years. And I haven't gotten the relic. That's not what I wanted. I haven't gotten the 4-year relic. So... Supposed to be coming in. I managed to snap... Where's... Jeez, I've got a crap ton of relics. Yeah, no mail, no news. But, from what I understand, it is a known bug, so I either need to... I'll probably just shoot a message to support. Maybe on reset this evening, maybe. I did some digging, and there's a lot of posts, even from, within the last few days, on... people not getting it, especially the 4-year relic, but a lot of them tried that. Yep, tried restarting it. Okay, let me close that. Don't need that anymore. Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. Yeah, so I'll just send a message to support later today. And maybe at the reset it'll go through. I don't know. I haven't even finished my coffee today. But yeah, let's get this tournament started because I don't like starting them this late. I always get really bad brackets when I start this late. But I've been busy. I've been really busy. I've got just a couple left to attempt. I know I won't go very far on most of them, but yeah. But it is. Yo, what's up, Bucky Buckerson? How's it going? How's it going? I have not heard the term jive turkey in I don't know how long. Holy crap. I kind of forgot that was even a term. Let's see. Let's get the guy shut up. Don't need that. Restore level. Thank you. I'm seeing all my stuff flash over here and it's distracting me. Oh well. Okay, that'll be fine for now. And we'll throw that on. There we go. I need to pull modules, but I gotta get cards right now. But we're getting closer. Finally got at least one copy of all cards on the baby account. And getting close to getting a few. All of our commons are 6-star now. Or gold star, I guess we could say. And extra defense is right there. Getting really, really close to maxing out a couple of them, but extra defense particularly is very close. So, looking forward to that. And then I can go wholeheartedly into modules and slots. I need another sharp fortitude to get that up to a better level. Yeah. All right, tournament cards. Don't want to put anything there. How are my labs doing? I haven't looked at them in a while. We're doing fine. That's almost done. It'll be done tomorrow. Golden Tower bonus is almost done. I think it goes to 25. And let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do once I finish that. I need to put a lot more into my wall labs. So we'll get back on those next probably. Once Black Hole Coin bonus and Golden Tower bonus finish. Trucking away on coins per kill and lab speed. Actually, I'm going to swap that in for Golden Tower duration. That's what we'll put there. Yeah. Okay. We ready yet? I think so. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. All that'll happen in the tourney. Okay. What is the heat for this tournament? I haven't even looked. Death ray resistance, armored enemies. Not a problem. Not a big fan of armored enemies, but death ray resistance will be fine. Won't be bad. Won't be bad at all. You know, how much does the armored lab cost? Not that much. I probably would not be a bad idea to put 1 or 2 levels into that. I don't know. All right, let's just go ahead and start the tourney on the baby account. We're back down in gold again. I have yet to stay in platinum a single time, but it is what it is. Okay, what's our heats on the main account for legends? Orb resistance, enemy speed, more enemies, plasma cannon, massive power. No, holy moly, no ultimates. Wow, have we had that since those were introduced? I don't think so. Death Defy down sucks, but okie dokie. Well, definitely project funding. I've been having really good success using restorative bonus, so we're gonna stick with that. We'll throw a harmony conductor in here. And I haven't decided what I want to do for armor. I'm gonna have to think on that. Death penalty. Okay. I usually do best with ACP in the primary and space displacer in the secondary, but I've also had some good success with OA. We'll start with my usual, so I'm just going to throw OA in there just to make it easier to swap stuff around. Okay, there we go. I really need to get Ancestral Landmine Chance here, but I have yet to get it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Gimme. Odds are not in my favor. They usually aren't. But we'll try. How's everybody's tournaments going today? I gotta quit yelling. I'm not really yelling, but I make my head hurt. Oh boy. Yep, not looking promising. But, okay. No go. Oh well, we'll stick with 9%. Merge a few things, see if we can level up with some shatters, maybe get another level in 1 or 2 things. Phew, just enough room. I wish you could shatter more than, what, 12 at a time, whatever it is. And that's not enough to level up anything. Nope. Okay, so no levels. I mean, I guess I could buy some modules, but I'm not going to right now. So we'll go to tourney setup. Oh, what I do need to do is number 4 in my champ tournament at the moment. If I have time later, I'll run it one more time. Try to snake a third. Alrighty, get it. Get it. Went into tournament at the wrong time today. 1,000 plus waves, only 14. Oh, ouch. Ouch! When did you go in? That's rough. That's real rough. Okay. Okay, that'll work. I guess I can dump the rest into cache. About 2.5 hours ago. See, that's when I well, I like to go in about 3.5 hours ago. About 10 a.m. Eastern is when I prefer. But I missed that today. Because I wanted to stream because it's the tower birthday. And, like I said, I woke up with a really bad migraine. And it's finally feeling a little bit better. But, okay, we'll go with that. I'm wondering if I need to revamp. Instead of going for consistency, go for a little bit more into bonus. Maybe sacrifice like a second on each. I don't know. I don't know. I've gone back and forth on it. Actually, you know what? We'll leave summon in. We'll leave summon in. In fact, I might even... Yeah, I have an enemy balancer. Do I have wave accelerator on? I do. Okay. Perfect. I think we're good to go. Okay. That's all set. Cards are set. That's set. Did the bots. Did the guardians. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't have a clue what, so we're just gonna go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! I know what I didn't do. Why is it spinning? Okay. Me no likey. Why you brokey? I haven't lost internet. Okay. At least I don't think I've lost internet. You guys are still here, right? That's depressing. What is going on? Yo, what's up, Rob? What's going on? Yeah, you're still there. Okay, so it's just it's borked. Okay. Well, I got a bracket. Okay. That's interesting. What was I realized right as I hit it, I forgot something that I wanted to do, and I don't remember what it was now because it got borked. Yeah, switch with me, please. No. I know what it was. I know what it was. I need to lock this. Happy Tower Beater. Thanks, Rubber Duck Sauce. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna run it anyways, but that's strange. Very strange. If I end up in a borked bracket with just myself and I can get a first place, I don't know that I'll complain. Yeah, it's very broken. I mean, I've gotten second place before, so... Oh, yeah, time left to end. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. It's still just me. Do I know? Oh my god, I don't have freaking intro sprint on. Devs need to look into that. You should report it. Actually, probably. I've got to send a support ticket in anyways. Okay, so I hit my battle button same time, did you? I need that patched. I don't know, maybe it's just borked on my end. I don't know. Got the swirly and I'm alone in a bracket. Really? Interesting. That's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to make sure I got that actually running properly first. Okay. So let's see. It may not have updated yet. Live bracket view, that's what I want. Clicking on all the wrong stuff, and their website is so slow. I was lucky, yeah. Very lucky. Yeah, still just me. I've seen it happen to others. The bracket took about 20 minutes to get other players, but eventually filled up. We shall see what we shall see. As soon as I look this up, actually it's taking so long, I might as well just go ahead and go. I need to run really quickly. I've had it lag before, but never like this. Yeah, it's... Alright, I need to run upstairs really quickly. You're hoping to be in the same tournament. Maybe we'll still end up in the same tournament. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I am returned. Okay. My head hurts. I think it's a combination of things. Do I still have an empty bracket? Still just me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh! Excuse me. Kind of jealous, not gonna lie. I got a really hard bracket. 2 people with 3 plus words. It is kind of crazy. Yeah. I'm not located on tower.lol. That's funny. Gotta be some server bug, probably. Probably. Eventually that'll update there and I'll be able to pull it up. But I'm really curious as to how far I'm going to be able to go without any ultimates. Maybe I'll get a PB today. I don't know, that Death Defied down is going to suck. But oh man, I'm so glad to finally be almost finished with disco runs on the main account. I'm just hoping I can make third. Jeez. Former top 10 player there, eh? That's rough. Stop buying packs though. Might have to trade some green leaves for some green stones, I guess. Gotta sell that lettuce. Leaf lettuce. Lots of burgers. Had a good hamburger, not last night. Last night I made tacos. Because it was Cinco de Mayo and it was Taco Tuesday. So I made tacos. Actually ended up being like a taco bowl, you know, like the taco bowl things. They were pretty good. Was not my best taco meat. I was out of cumin, so it wasn't quite perfect, but it was good. It was good. It's Taco Day any day of the week if you ask me. I don't disagree with you, but Taco Tuesday on Cinco de Mayo is a great one. And then I accidentally made a really, really strong mule, but it was fine. It was good. Yeah. And then, but the night before that, so today's Wednesday. Yeah, Monday night, I grilled some burgers and they were good. They were really good. The only downside was, mine got a little bit overcooked. Yeah. Usually, my daughter's the only one of my kids that wants cheese on her burger. So I had one for me with melted cheese on, one for my daughter, one for my wife. We were good to go. And then at the last minute, my youngest goes, I want one with cheese. So I had to throw one back on the grill to melt cheese for mine. I just had some burgers, haven't made them yet. I love good burgers. And he wanted hot dogs is what he wanted, but then at the last minute he decided he wanted my burger. So I threw one back on and it got a little overcooked because I was busy doing stuff and I forgot to pull it off immediately. It was perfectly cooked, but yeah. So we still by ourselves? Yep. We'll see what happens. I will not complain about getting a first place and a first place relic at all. But I do need to submit a support ticket for getting my birthday relic. And yeah. Nobody would, but that should be fixed. Oh, I 100% agree it should be fixed. And when I submit my support ticket, I'll do that too. Solo term is one hell of a birthday gift. Right? Are you still solo? Maybe Sam did it. Sam, you lurking out there? Are you playing favorites? You're not supposed to do that. They gave you a 10% lab relic. Oh, okay. I wonder how many. Anybody else get a random bracket like that? Still just me. I wonder if the LOL's updated yet. No, it says their data hasn't it probably is going to update in a couple of minutes. I wonder if Hey, Tags just went live. I wonder if he got one like that. I wonder if anything got posted in the Discord. Oh, Sean, I just noticed you messaged me. Oh, ouch. 4 years is only a 2%. That's it? I've heard quite a few people haven't gotten their normal birthday relic. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. I thought it would be something better than that. 4 years, I mean, yeah, that should be at least a coin percent relic, like a 2% coin relic at least. So, my last couple of farming runs have been really borked. Like, you'd think that I would be getting better. A 10% lab instead would be awesome. Yeah. Oh, of course. I plan to when I submit my support ticket. What was I about to say? What was I about to say? Oh, you know, I've not been doing a whole lot of farming, so I haven't been paying that close of attention to it. Just enough to keep labs going and all. And last night, my one run, I got like 43. Well, I can show you. Yeah, so 43, which was fine. That's about what I've been doing on my overnight farm runs. Then I had 30, and then I had this one that died super early and only got 24. And I was like, what the heck's up with that? And so I went and checked my, on this run, it was still running. I ended up just quitting it. But I checked my perks and I didn't have any of the coin perks. I had no purple perks at all. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I went and checked my auto perk order, and all of my coin perks and my damage trade-off perks were all, geez. I did not expect to get second wind already. Ah, when you ban, okay. I did not know that if you banned stuff, it got moved down. That's what happened then. But yeah, so that had been done. And because I'd been banning stuff for disco runs, yeah, so I had to get that fixed. I hadn't checked the auto perk because I never changed it. I just was banning the stuff that I didn't want. So, yeah. That was annoying. But I've got so few left to do, I can just knock them out with, yep, still just me. There's another overcharge. I always had my perks way before 1K waves, and I didn't have my perks. I instantly knew it was up. You have all of them? How many bands do you have? Oh, you're no longer alone. Oh, I'm still alone. I was really hoping for Intro Sprint to last longer than 1100 waves. But it looks like I got... No, I didn't. Never mind. No, I didn't get a Death Defy. No. Yeah, that was frustrating. I mean, it's not a big deal right now because I don't really care all that much about my econ farming. I have all the bands and I have overdone the picks. Very often I have all econ perks at like 500 waves, even though I'm sprinting to 1800. Gotcha. Yeah, I usually have all of my important perks well before my intro sprint ends, so it's not a problem. So it really threw me off. I wonder if I'm showing up on the, if my bracket's showing up in bracket view yet. Okay, well, at least we got a... Tower hasn't updated in 32 minutes. Just said it updated 3 minutes ago for me. Yeah, it says it updated, but it's not showing me in an active league. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay, I can't remember. Can you submit support tickets directly through? Yeah, you can. That's what I thought. The golden straw. Give me a card. I got so many things to do. Oh. Does that hit 849 is what we got right now? That's not what I meant to do. Yay! Did we have armor? I can't remember. Was that one of the heats? No. Just more enemies and plasma cannon resistance, that's right. So with more enemies, plus enemy balance, plus summon, that's gonna be a crap ton of chain lightning. I dig it. Lots of chain lightning. What's your SL bonus looking like on the main account? 703? Yeah. I want to farm tier 21. Greenie's making like 3 times my coins. I'm not able to do it yet though. Well, I mean, Greenie's also got, what, double your stones? Or at least like 50% more? Yeah. I don't like that. Very low. Yeah, my utility econ is at 19. What about it is at 19? Like your bonus? Now, what specifically is at 19? Lab 19 out of 20. Gotcha. You're talking about, okay, you're talking about the disco echo? Gotcha. Might be having the visitor. I just heard my basement door. Oh, no, he didn't come in. What is he doing? Oh, he's got a sword. My 4-year-old is wandering around using a toy sword as a blower. Leaf blower. He's got a toy blower tied to a backpack. That's his backpack blower. I wanted to get him a backpack, a toy backpack blower for his birthday, but I couldn't find one that was in the budget at that time. I found one now, but gosh, that's bright. And that's not even on the main monitor. Jeez. Yeah, like this is just so cool. He would have loved it. But I couldn't find that one before his birthday. I'm farming to get 3. Wow. That's nuts. I'm not farming at all now. You're done with discos now, right? I've made so little in... But you're making more than that in a run. Aren't you making like 45 little Q per hour? I missed a couple, but I'm not worried about it. Official, we are not in the same bracket. I still am by myself. Do I have my demon mode auto on? Yeah. Got 5-tune bots and respec earlier, now I'm making 63 big Q an hour. That is insane. Yeah, that big Q is what I meant, not little Q, because I'm making little Q per hour. Yeah, you were making big Q. You're making like 4 times more per hour than I'm making than my lifetime. That's insane. Money, 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 yeah. I need my neck to pop, but it won't. Oh, I need to let my wife know something really quickly. Hold on, hold on. Uno momento. Okay. I'm making 10% of my lifetime in a day. That's crazy. I mean, I'm getting not far from that. I mean, these runs... Well, no, that was only a quarter Q. Big Q. I think Sean told me last night or this morning that he broke 1 big Q in a run. Now, if you're greeny, that's just 3 times as much, though. Yeah. He's making your lifetime in a day. How am I doing on the baby account? I'm in 3rd. Of course, we got a long way to go. Anybody I know in the bracket? Oh yeah, I know that guy. It's me, Mario. I want bot sync. I'm getting enough last bot upgrade today. Then I need 1,200 per bot slot. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we're back up to full on that. How long do we have till second one refreshes? 272. Okay. First, but it took a geez. I'm still so baffled by certain things about your tower versus my tower. Though the last 2 tournaments, you did beat me as far as the numbers go. Or the wave count goes. And that could just be bracket. Or not bracket, that could just be battle conditions. Oh, you kind of skyrocketing too. I'm almost to 1S per week. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at the pic I sent in Discord. It's crazy at 2517 waves at the moment. Good lord. 236 levels of level reduction? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna run a second run with, it's a lot of hits, yeah. Are you running, what are you running for your generators? Are you running, project funding, or are you just doing, Pulsar Harvester? I've been wanting to try Pulsar Harvester instead of project funding and then still do restorative bonus. I just haven't actually done it. Okay. That's what I usually do when I'm running Pulsar Harvester. But I've been wanting to try skipping project funding and see if putting Pulsar Harvester in the primary. It's another pick. It's every boss, by the way. Awesome. I think that's I've been doing discos and farming, and I've been able to invest in it, and I smile on the way. I still have about 10 defense discos to do. Gotcha. I am done with defense and attack. All I've got left is ultimate weapon and utility from tier 18 and up. Because I think I just reran 17. Yeah, I reran 17 yesterday. Although I don't... Did I do... Yeah, I did ultimate weapon. Tier 17. So I can't go further with those just yet. I think I need a lot more EHP to be able to do those. Debating on my next stone purchase being either the next level of Chrono Field or all right, we got it. Yeah. Awesome. All we did was lose wall. Love it. Hey, now I got a bracket. Raptor 69, I'm pretty sure I have been in a bracket with before. Yeah, there it is. I'm a lazy slacker and only did defense on tier 18 and 19 because I don't have a lab slot for it yet. I was running the labs like crazy, but because I wasn't farming, I was just focusing on disco. I took a break on them. So they're at 8, 7, 9, and 10. Never had that happen before, but that's good at least. We're not giving out free 10% lap speed. I mean, it's theoretically possible. I could still get it. Depending on what... Raptor, because I haven't done another run on tier 21, so I don't know how far I can go. Theoretically, I could potentially still beat Raptor. But nobody else in this bracket is a threat. Well, Indy 9000 maybe. So yeah, it's still a possibility. Nope, definitely not getting number one. 4 years deserves something better than just 2% HP. I've been doing labs for a long time. Let me recoup some of that. Got a few more in there. Sir William the Fifth. It's just a badge of honor. Yeah, but it should be a little more meaningful. I should have just done it. Should have just nuked it. Oh well. Like, I think that the birthday badges should be more important than just a badge of honor. Especially 4 years. I mean, that's... You can't even get a 5-year yet. That's a long time to be playing it. It's a great mechanism for player retention to hit years of play. Should be something to achieve, yeah. 3 secure, definitely not getting 3.1 to catch the second, though. I think I'll at least be top 5, depending on... Yeah, we've got a full bracket now. Vladimir. Yeah, it's gonna change too much. Nope. Lateralist will pass me. So, we'll see how it looks once everybody else starts running. Doesn't look like I got a great bracket. need to clean the carpet in my studio again. It's been ever since that plumbing issue happened a couple of months ago, or a couple of month and a half ago, something like that. It smelled off in here. Just not. It's not bad, but what was your wave count on what? Or are you talking about Rob? Last time I got through a lower 5 was 5th of November. So I really complain about the number 1, right? Yeah, you really can't. I think I misspelled that guy's name. Yeah, it wasn't O. Thought it was an E. No. No, it's not over yet. Nope, not ended yet. What's up, bud? Did you wet your pants? You just went to the bathroom! Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I need to go clean up a mess. Somebody made a mess in his pants. Alright, I'll meet you in the bathroom. I'll be back. Keep an eye on things for me. Okay, I'm back. I am of the opinion that potty training is one of the worst parts of parenting. But we're still going strong, it looks like. 1,300 waves, I'll take it. I'll take it. Pushing 500 here. Another 100 waves for... How fast is... It must be 200 waves for Missile Barrage. Why did I think it was longer than that? Because everything is Ultis 300. Not everything. Second wind is 400. I just thought Missile Barrage was 400 as well. Oh, I'm dizzy. Probably because I haven't had any real protein today. I have auto activation for it, but it doesn't work though. I honestly don't understand the point of auto activation for Hey, we got some death defies. Holy crap. Wow. I have to manually start it once, then it keeps going. Yeah, I thought about doing getting the first level so that it just I mean, what's even the point of that? It's not gonna do anything for you because it's not like it can save you like Nuke or Demon Mode can. I don't understand the point of having that for it at all. I just hit the maximum copian on my thousands of stones wasted. What did you do? Or are you talking about the auto restart? Or the auto on your barrage? Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm still in first. Skydriver's gonna... maybe not. We're still going strong with... Nope, Skydriver passed me. Oh, I died! To an overcharge. Looks cool though, I keep saying that, but yeah, I know. I know, I really want to invest more into mine, but... My chain lightning does so much more. So much more. And I probably have nowhere near... Yeah. Yep. Same. I had the damage and the cooldown substat on it, and quantity, and I took them all off. I still have all the chain lightning ones. I would like to be able to swap some of these out, but I don't have the investment in my chain lightning to... Yeah, it's just not worth it. Not worth it! Okay, so, here's the Earth round. Gonna go with Pulsar Harvester. Yeah, okay. I'll do fine. Do fine. What's my next Chrono Field? 1,000. That's what I thought. I really need to invest more in charge mines and interland mines to get those to where they're actually beneficial to me. But right now they're not. Not really doing a whole lot for me. Attack chip did a lot. A solid amount. The smart missiles actually did a lot more than I would have expected. Somehow fine at 28. Oh, wow. I'm actually shocked that smart missiles did as much as it did. Yeah, it's not a whole lot, but it did more than I would have expected. I'm a little surprised ILMs didn't do more, but exactly. 100% with you. I mean, Poison Swamp did significantly more and as much as Inner Landmines, and I have basically enough investment to have 100% uptime. And Poison Swamp's doing as much as Inner Landmines and Smart Missiles with way less investment. I think I've got like 3,000 stones in Smart Missiles or something. I wish I had just unlocked it. It would have been useful for farming for a while, but now... Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Anything's better than Smart Missiles? Pretty much. I love Smart Missiles, don't get me wrong. Just conceptually, it's my favorite ultimate weapon. But... yeah. Even with AoE on, which should give an extra 25% damage to it, it just doesn't do enough. Okay. Did I change that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's run it again. See what happens. Set for 4th right now, and Raptor's killing it. What's up, Oleg? How's it going? So that one will definitely pass me. Should be able to beat Hodor. We're good there. Most likely. Thrax. Dominus Thrax. There's a lot of people around the 100 tier 21 mark in this bracket. I think I clicked on that one, yeah. This is not a fun bracket. I don't like starting at this time. Jeez. Yeah, I could potentially be in like 10th. I feel like something's crawling on me. Ever turning down the game speed thinking I'm really going to catch up this guy, turned it right back up. I should just... Alright, let's see if we can pull better than... How many death defies did we get on that run? Did we get 3 or did we get stuck at that 2? No, we did get a 3rd one. Alright, let's go. Anything but, yeah. Oh, even Death Wave? I missed that comment. Yeah. Because Death Wave, that amount of stones... I put into the amount of stones that I put into my smart missiles would have been enough to buy or to get the rest of the effect waves that I'm missing. I think I'm missing 2, and get my cooldown all the way down. It's just like we were just talking. I've got a pretty good investment into my smart missiles. And even with a good amount in it, oh, this is not the, wait. Oh, that's hit by. That's why. It's as far as damage goes, it's just not doing much at all. Yeah. Workshop AP is at 550 now. Oh, because of the reduction? Buy a quad. Yeah. Fun. Where does the overheat actually kick in? 1500, okay. That's what I thought. I've never actually hit it. I don't think I've come close to 1500. Yeah, 1497. This is the end. My nuke just kicked in. There you go. Health regen starting to suffer. Do I have that on my... No, I don't. I don't. But I need... Yeah. Sharp Fortitude. I think I'll get more out of Sharp Fortitude than the OA. Oh, man. I need CC in very late round with 08. Yeah. Yep. That's why I have not yet gotten to the point where OA is beating out Space Displacer. I think 1 or 2 more levels into Chrono Field Plus. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, Ozono. How's it going? Yeah, I think 1 or 2 more levels into Chrono Field Plus will be enough CC to, for OA to make a big difference. I'm doing okay, doing okay. It's the Tower birthday. 4 years. Wrong button. 4 whole years. But I have a migraine. Yeah, it's better now, but not by much. I need to drink some more water. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Finally reached 80 Q per hour. Oh, heck yeah! What's up, dude? Huh? Mom's got the blocks? I need to find out what he was talking about. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's all good. Yeah, 80 Q per hour. That's freaking awesome. Awesome. I feel like something's gotten messed up with my noise gate. And I don't know. Let's just turn it up just a little bit. feels like it's picking up a lot more background noise than normal. I don't know why, but I was hearing my keyboard a lot and my chair creak, which this is the noisiest chair. I want a new chair. Chair's expensive, though. They're very expensive. God, why is that so bright? Oh my gosh. I would love a Herman Miller. Would love a Herman Miller. That would be freaking awesome. Yeah, I want something more ergonomic. I don't want a gaming chair or anything. Maybe like a high-end Secret Labs, maybe. But I got the one they did with Logitech. Oh, did you? I was actually about to mention that one. The bluish one. How's that? Is it actually as good as they claim that it is? The only person I've ever heard talk about it at all was, no, gaming chairs are terrible. Some of the high-end Secret Lab chairs aren't bad, but they're just not as... You're better off getting a good office chair. Yeah. They are terrible. Absolutely terrible. The only reason big streamers use them at all is because they get paid to. Yep. But yeah, how is the Logitech one with the Logitech Herman Miller one? Yep. They're made to be ergonomic. It's really comfortable. Aeron is more ergonomic. I've heard of Aeron, but... Okay, that's the... Yeah. That's specifically the Herman Miller one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the style that I want, is something more like that. I don't know. Embody. It doesn't let you sit in the wrong position. That's nice. And that's one of my problems. I don't have the worst posture, but I don't have the best because I tend to, and that's partially this chair, because I can't comfortably sit back in it because it doesn't lock. You sit back any at all and you're just and my other one's even worse. But well, it's not worse, but it's the armrests are solid wood and the padding in the center of the chair is not as good as it used to be. So you sit on it and there's like a wooden bar that goes across that just, yeah, I would love to have a sit stand desk. I've got room in here for one. So I would like to be able to sit stand. That would be awesome. Megas 3. I've put all my money back into the machine before I can spend. Yeah, I need bed first too. My bed's not terrible. It's not great. I probably would benefit from a better one, but it does fine for me for now. My back is jacked up from work because I spent literally a full year basically working out of when I was working in film. I spent essentially a full year at the rental house, and most of that time I spent hunched over cable or throwing heavy cables. You really about to hit 3K waves? Nice. At max speed. I might start slowing mine down a bit, because it was a little after 1,000 that I started taking hits. Getting a spam call. I almost want to answer it. New PB. Nice, nice, nice. But it's so is. Are you gonna catch the guy in third? Where am I at right now? I've been knocked all the way back to 9th. Jeez. It's almost 200 more waves. I'm not sure that it makes a difference or not, but I have heard from higher level players that it can. Because of the way the game's coded. It doesn't have the same bug issues that it used to have. I want more attack speed, but we're going to slow down a little bit. How many total skips did we get? 150 almost. $103. With the startup bonus, I can get up to 117, I think. 118. Something like that. Without it, almost 80. You're surrounded monsters. Yeah, Rob's way up there. Oh no! Hey, we got it! We only took one hit. Yay. That was the one that killed my second wind last time. I'm not seeing much in the way of level reduction. Died 3017. Wow. Yeah. Are you in? You're in 4th, right? Died to a ray. You are in 3rd. Okay. I couldn't remember if you were trying to catch 3rd or if you were in 3rd. How far do you have to go? OMG. I'm happy with 1.2, right? Right. I need, yeah, probably, oh, there's another overcharge. I think that's the one that killed my intro sprint last time. I'm going to try a run with Pulsar Harvester and Restorative Bonus. Instead of project funding. I'm really hoping I can hit 1200 without losing intro sprint. So much stuff. Oh, there's another. Jeez. That's like 3 overcharges back to back. Attack speed is important. Use, but I don't think not using. I don't know. That's why I want to try it. I've never tried it. I don't think I get enough. I think it's a big enough. Yeah, it depends on your tower. Yeah. But like, I'm not really seeing any benefit. Okay, I got 4 levels of level reduction on that boss. So I don't know that I'm getting a huge benefit to it. Does it actually show level reduction in the stats? Looks like we might hit 1200. Jeez, that one went down quick. Must have been a bunch of ultimate crits on it. Yeah, 2 levels of... I just don't know that I'm getting a whole lot of benefit out of it. At least not with bosses. We did get a Death Defy, though. Yeah, it kicks in. That's the thing. I just don't know that I'm making it far enough for it to really be beneficial. But because the percent chance goes up so much being in the primary slot versus as an assist, Wrong button. Yeah. And that's the thing, I'm not getting far enough past where my damage falls off that I'm getting a massive amount of benefit from percent damage. Other than orbs. Like, I'm doing nothing to that boss. I got 36 on that one. You have 400,000 coin bonus in tier 21? That's insane. I was really hoping I'd still have a Deathify up when that went off. Made it past 1,200 though. And try a bigger range. Tried tournament range last time. Go for it. I haven't tried farming with max range in a long time. It's always been minimum range. I just went to 17. Yeah. I was farming 17. I've dropped to 16 because my bonus was higher. But now my tier 17 bonus is slightly higher again. But I think I go far enough on tier 16, excuse me, that it won't matter. Oh, I'm sorry. I go far enough on tier 16 or that words. Jeez, I speak clearly. How are your Disco Labs? They're not as far as I'd like them. I think I'm at like 7, 8, and 10, something like that. But yeah, it's like I think I've got 18,600 on 16, and it's like 18,800 bonus on 17, so it's a tiny bit more. But I don't think it's enough to make up for the wave difference between the two. I've done everything through 17. Put my orbs for farming it. I don't know. Not a clue. Not a clue. You'll have to experiment. I haven't farmed at anything but minimum range since I first switched to glass cannon, because I used to run at, I don't remember what the range was. Basically, I ran far enough that I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it. But I was afraid that hey, I did get a Deathify off of it though. I guess I should have just let it go. Oh well. You'll have a second win at 160 waves? Jeez. Did I buy any new relics? No. I think I had them all already. Are you talking about the ones from Brain? From here? I probably should have bought some of them on the second account, but I didn't. Too expensive. Yo, Spartan, what's up? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how rating works on YouTube at all. So I don't know if it's a setting. If it's a setting I've got to enable, I will happily enable it. I don't know where it would be, though. Oh, cool. You can actually set up breaks in YouTube. Yeah. Go for it. How's your stream? How'd your tournament go? Hopefully better than mine. Mine is not going great at the moment. I'm currently in 10th. It's been rough. Interest rate broke 200. What? Interesting. I don't know. Overcharge? Eating waves too. Apparently. Still going strong on the baby account. I don't think we're gonna beat what we did last time, although we did get another death defy. That's already more than we did for the last run. Oh no, it's not. We only got 2 so far. Boss's health is just slowly going down. There we go. Only 5 levels of level reduction. A lot of damage from chain lightning, though. Looks like we lost our death defy bonus. Oh, well. That's okay. After either today or tomorrow, I'll be full-time farming again. And we'll start chunking a lot into the workshop. Right now, I've got about 9 big Q, and I think maybe 10. I might be at 10 now. I don't remember. But yeah, that's gonna go up a lot. Okay, cool. Thanks, Spartan. If you're still here, I'll check that out. I didn't even know rating was a thing on YouTube until like a week ago, I think. I was in your stream, I think, and Zephyr rated you, I think. Yeah, it must be. And then I've been so up and down on actually being in live streams and whatnot and live streaming myself. I just didn't know it was a thingy. I would have to do that. I wonder if I can do it from here while I'm live. It may not let me while I'm live. We'll see. 1284 is where we're at. Oh! Apparently, Andy Serkis in a recent interview revealed what the original plan was for Supreme Leader Snoke. Interesting. I would like to know what that is. 1372. You got me by a little bit. For 9th, jeez. I would have had you in 8th in my bracket. I'm tied for freaking 10th. Jeez. This bracket sucks. Why did it have to update? I was very happy by myself. Okay. Yoto Bastodio. Skydriver's a mod in my Discord. Oh, really? I thought that name sounded a little bit familiar. I didn't notice that it was in This is Sparta when I clicked through it. I knew I recognized the name, though. That's not what I wanted. Interesting. Oh, okay. So I have it set for redirect, Spartan, but it's because I have my channel subscriptions private. That's why it didn't allow you. The all channels wasn't allowed, just channels I subscribe to, but it said it's disabled if your subscriptions are private. Interesting. Oh well. Spiffy. I appreciate the thought. All right, well, we're about to hit 1300, so if I can make it past that freaking overcharge that comes up in a few waves. Oh! After that, I've got to take a leak. I've had a lot of coffee and a lot of water, and I'm kind of regretting it. As Robin Williams once said, that pony's had a lot of water. Well, there's that. That won't be a problem. I'd love to get a maybe we'll get really lucky and get a Deathify right in here. Maybe. Excuse me. Jeez. I would really like to get up to like 7th, but I don't see that happening. I need like another 150 waves. Oh well. I can't believe 3rd place, but did over 3,000 waves. Yeah, it was a rough bracket. As of right now, you'd be 1st in mine. By a pretty long shot. Maybe we'll get lucky with the wave skips. And, the overcharge will get changed to something else. Going to save gems and rush these discos. That's my plan. I've been saving them since the banner ended, and I'm gonna go back to rushing them when I can afford them again. But that's going to be when I start farming again. Which will be either tonight or tomorrow. Because I've only got a couple of... In fact, we'll probably, as soon as I finish this up, we're going to run through the rest of the discos. Getting killed in tournaments, everyone's power is all over the place. Yeah. Alright, overcharge is coming up any minute. What is the damage from an overcharge right now? 3.6 Q. You know, I can actually... No, I can't. Well... Yeah, meh. No, I don't think I can get my HP up enough in tournaments to be able to tank that. That's a lot. Alrighty. We got full energy charge. As soon as I see the overcharge, I'm going to go ahead and hit my barrage. It won't do much, but maybe it'll do something. There it is. Fortunately, it's all getting hammered. You know, I may need to push my, hey, we didn't get hit at all, and we got a Deathify. Yay! All we did was lose wall. I'll take it. I'll take it. That ought to get me, unless there's another overcharge as the next one, that ought to get me a while. Giggity goo. Alright, now I gotta pee. I'll be back, guys. Give me just a moment. Just a moment. I hit the button and it didn't unmute. Okay. No, I don't have to worry about it, Ozone. So I am in a basement studio and you can't even get to it from the rest of my house. So it's not anything I'm worried about. I do want to set up a BRB screen with my game playing on it. I just haven't bothered with it, but I'm not worried about anything happening. Yeah. Tourney range still interesting. Spending time as bigger range is just bad. Maybe. I don't know. I do know. But yeah, I don't really have to worry about anything. Tier 21 is hardcore, yep. Can we get premium relics for gems? Sort of. They did bring out the... Oh, we're about to die over here. Maybe not. I might break 1,000 waves in gold. Probably not. So there are some premium relics now that are being cycled back in the event shop. Some for metals, which I need to buy that one. I forgot about it. I walled for a year and now my wife is pushing me back on the what's this tower? Oh, we died on the baby account and we're at number 1. I'll take that. I don't know that I'll keep it. I've never whaled. In fact, I've never even bought a stone pack. On the baby account, the only thing I've purchased is the ads pack, and I don't intend to buy anything else on this account. And then on my main account, I've been gifted, I think, 2 stone packs. I bought some event packs. Cough sleeves chat. I've bought a couple of event packs and like I have a visitor. What's up, dude? What's up? Are you playing? Okay. Bought all stone packs for a year and all events as well. Nice, nice, nice. I don't have anything against it. And if it were in my budget to whale, I would, but it's not. So I don't. But I don't have any problems with it. Like I said, if I could, I would. What was I about to say though? Oh, back to the camera stuff. I've definitely had my share of there we go. 1351. Died to a freaking basic. Wow. Well, at least I'm gonna make it to 8th. It's an addiction, but I've been good and only stayed on event passes. What's more? I would say stones. Yeah, very expensive. I would say stones though. Event packs are good to get, but the stones are more worth it. They're just expensive. That is expensive. All right. So I did get further. How many death defies did I get? The metals are really good, and some of the extra relics are really good. Damage per meter is not bad, not great. Lab speed though, that's very worth it. Are they? I mean, they are. The event passes are cheap enough that yeah, I could see that actually being beneficial. Like I said, I haven't bought any stone packs, but my stone count it does take forever to get the bots up. The bots are super good. I'm not even to 75,000 stones earned. But I've got almost 1,000 keys. Not that I'm getting many this time around. Yep. You need a lot of metals and bots. So in general, yeah, I would say that dollar per dollar, the event boost is worth it over the stone packs. Because bots are good. Bots are very good. But buying stone packs. It depends really on how many you're going to get, I guess. The milestones are a good value too, especially the higher ones. You get a lot of stones in those. Like, if I were to... Let's see, I bought the 16 to 18 one is the one I bought. The Premium 7 Pass, 1,600 stones. That's double what the same amount would get you from buying a stone pack. I've heard any claim about premium relics. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about a minute ago. We'll go over to the sec, not there. Here. So these are the older premium relics. Yeah. Yeah, you get more gems buying from the web store. But yeah, these are the older ones. It's like Crop Circle, 3-Body Solution. Those are relics that are from the old events. If I can get to remember where my relics are. Crop Circle. That was the premium relic from the abduction event. I was looking for 3-Body Solution, but I don't see it. I don't think I'm missing any relics. There it is. That was the gravity event. And I think the ones you're specifically talking about are these, the boosted relics. And I believe those are coming back as well as premium relics. But I don't know 100% for sure on that, but I believe they are. Okay. Yeah, a long time when they come. Yeah, it's just no telling when they're going to come back around. I do kind of want to try this. I don't know that it's going to be better, but I'm going to try it. And I'm wondering if going with, because I'm going with lower damage, I think doing OA would be better. Excuse me. For more percent damage. So we're going to try that and see what happens. I don't think it's going to get me enough to make a difference, but I want to try it. Really unlucky with modules. Yeah, that happens. I think I can interest print all the way in tier 20 and farm run now. That's something. Can actually make coins though. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how this does. I believe so, and I as well. Yeah. I'm fortunate, and when I was playing when and had gotten all of my cards when modules came out, and I've had decent luck with my modules. Had times where I didn't. I ran with a mythic GComp for a long time. What's up, buddy? What? You need what? You need to pee? No? What do you need? You want a jelly sandwich? I'm not coming up right now. Well, I guess I could. Let me go make him a jelly sandwich, guys, and I'll be right back. It won't take me but a second. I'll be right back. I'll make him something. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss in the chat? 6 million lifetime tier 1 farming takes me about 13-hour runs. Is there any more effective there's like higher? Yeah, definitely higher tiers. I would not do tier 2 at all. You're just wasting your time other than the milestones. Go to at least tier 3. Yep. Now that is that is a thing to consider, is the cells. But it won't take long till you're getting more cells. You can even try going to like tier 5, but if you're only running about 1,500 waves, you're not going to be able to do tier 5 yet. So it's a toss-up. That's my 2 cents on it. Okay, I guess in the meantime, we'll go ahead and, well, let me look at the tournament really quickly. Do I want to get just over 1,000? I mean, that's probably better coins than tier 3, but tier 1 may still be better for you. Definitely don't bother with tier 2, though. Compared to tier 1, the difficulty scaling is insane, but the difficulty scaling from tier 3 or tier 2 to tier 3 is not that hard comparatively. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, need to do that, and we're gonna max it, and then we're gonna put GComp back on. There we go. Don't forget to spend coins on each. Yep. Yep, do the disco runs for sure. They can make big differences in the earlier tiers. Like right now on my baby account, I'm farming tier 5 because tier 8 is how high I have to go to get a higher coin bonus because of the discos. Now I can probably push these further now because you just got GT as my, okay, gotcha. Yep. Rob knows all about that. He was working with a friend of his that had a really hard time getting GT. Did he ever even get it, Rob? Very much big in power spec increase for sure. I'm actually gonna run, I haven't done tier 7's disco in a while, so we're gonna run that. He's close to 800 stones now, so we'll know soon. Awesome. Okay. We'll stick with that. You know what? I'm gonna actually go back to my tournament build because I want to run discos. Okay. I guess it's not the worst, but it'd be nice to have Deathwave in there. You're well on your way, though, to being able to do a glass cannon build. Yeah, GT is going to make a big difference for you. Get that sucker synced up with your black hole and get those coin bonus slabs done for black hole. Of course, they're probably out of your budget right now, but those will do. I don't remember what they actually cost. I want to say it's not, yeah, like 22 billion, so well above. The first couple, though, I think you can probably do pretty good with. I don't remember what they start at, but it's nowhere near that much. I mean, that's level 20, so you can probably get at least the first couple levels done. That'd be good. Okay. So, I actually haven't done any milestone runs on this account in a long time. Like level 7. Okay, great. Yeah, then that with GT, you get those two synced up, the coins are gonna go really well. I did like 11 labs or something on my friend's account, and that's cheap. Okay, let's do this disco run. Yeah. Let's see what we get. The big thing is just not being able to upgrade things. You know, I wonder if project funding would actually be better. I don't know. I didn't realize the attack speed was so low. I can't kill them all in black hole because I don't use extra orb. There is that. Project funding is still... It is, yeah. That's what I normally run for. I'm just debating on if the damage increase will be worth the attack speed decrease. Yeah. Yeah, it will be. It will be. I do have a project funding. Not that any of the stats from it will be helpful. Yeah, restorative bonus will be completely useless because it's based on... Yeah. That's a waste. Because I don't get packages. Yeah. So project funding's the way to go. Yeah. Glad I got to thinking about it. And then you made the comment about it, made me think about it even more. It's not huge, but it's not small. Exactly. That's why restorative bonus. Well, you think I accidentally banned the Deathwave perk? Oops. You still get, because it's based on digits, but it's a weird logarithmic thing. So the further into it you get, the less bonus you get from project funding. Just a second, guys. Okie dokie. Some of my numbers were 99% hit with all incon, and now I get Y. I turned off auto pick, trying to get in. Yeah. That might be a case. You might have it banned. That's just where I've got things. I've got far enough into my build that I'm able to do it. Last night, or last tournament, I believe it was Tags, completed his intro sprint for the first time. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Intro sprint mastery lets you intro sprint a lot further, yeah. I took it to mean something different than what Oleg said. Yeah, so with intro sprint, what he's talking about, you can unlock the mastery for it, which for very expensive labs lets you go to up to 1800 waves intro sprinting. Yeah, it's like what was it, 1250 stones I think for intro sprint mastery, something like that. It's not cheap. Yeah. Well, it lost second wind. It can be. Now, of course, you don't get any coins or anything like that. And for in tournaments, you basically have constant bosses for a good while. But is that what the Death Defy? I'm not sure. Yeah, with Wave Accelerator Mastery, which basically gives you, it increases how fast you get to spawn cap. So more enemies, more coins. Very good for farming. You basically skip the first 1800 waves where you're the lowest. Is it gonna kill me? Yep. Yeah. It's cut in half, yeah. Haven't even unlocked Wave Accelerator yet. Wave Accelerator is nice. It speeds up your runs by a good bit. And then when you get the mastery for it, which you unlock masteries, what, tier 14? No. I don't even remember. Jeez. I have no clue. It's been so long since I've looked at them. Tier 16 Wave 100. And then you have to have all cards unlocked up to that point, which is 30. And then you can spend coins on them to unlock different stuff. Stones, not coins. So like the nuke mastery gives you slowed enemies. Damage mastery gives you just more damage. Increases your damage by a lot. Attack speed gives you more attack speed. Most of them do basically what the card does, but some of them do weird stuff. Yeah. Yup. It is. I don't know that this is going to go further, but we'll see. I made it a lot further without Intro Sprint. I think I made it to 1200 waves, I think, before Intro Sprint dropped. But we're getting closer to the point where, yeah, I remember when tier 11 was the highest farm tier. Yep. In fact, I think when I started playing, that was the highest tier. When I started I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure when I started watching Greenie and Crowbar, 11 was the highest tier. Are you asking about the farm tier? If so, that's the top tiers were, maybe it was 13 was the top tier at the time, and then they added 14, 15, 16 maybe? I don't remember. It's been so long. But they've added new tiers periodically with the updates. The most recent of which was when they added 19, 20, and 21 as the top tiers. And that's been a while. That's what I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I can even look that up easily. Let's see. Well, the game does, but this says tier 21. That can't be right. Yeah, it gets updated a lot, but they only add new tiers periodically. The AI from Google AI says it was released last month, but that's not accurate. It's been around a lot longer than that. That's when they added the distance runs. Yeah, AI is trash. Though usually the search AIs are pretty accurate. Was V27 when they added tier 21? I feel like it was. And what did it say? Yeah, so 19, 20, and 21 were added with version 27. When did version 27 come out? So September of last year was when V21 came, or was when tier 21 came out. I wish I could remember what version I was on when I started playing. Said it was a common wild tree, even though I told it was a planted tree from previous owners. Then I asked again with the same pictures and said it 100% couldn't be the tree it first said it was. Typical. Let me look at these boss stats and see what we're getting on them. See, I'm getting a lot of level reduction now. And electrons are doing some work. On the bosses, at least. V2. There never was a V2. It went straight from V1 to V11. I think it's a cherry tree, though, and after trimming off a lot of it, it finally grew back some leaves. Oh, Sean, yeah, I missed your first comment saying no, you thought it was 26. I lost it in the middle of other comments. Perks were out when I started. Okay, modules came out in version 22. So I may have been on... So tier 14 and 15 were added in V20. I remember when that came out. So I might have been... It might have been... I wish it showed the dates on these. But it's not showing the dates here. You're piquing my interest. Need to dive into this. Also, two trees earlier. Oh, yeah? Are you talking about what I'm talking about with the version releases? I wish it actually showed the dates on here. But it doesn't show the dates on has anyone maxed every disco run yet? Greenie probably has, or close to it. I don't know if it's even possible to max some of the highest ones, but he's probably gone further than anybody else has. I would guess. Yeah. If they have, they're cheating. I've done as much as I can. Hey, it didn't take down my... We've got 102 levels of reduction there. I think we've reached the point where this is doing more, but I don't know that it's enough to... I don't think I've got enough to keep going for long enough. I've completed, as far as I can, everything through 17. Right? The amount of... the amount of damage you'd have to be able to dish out with projectiles. Well, not necessarily, I guess, because if you're relying on percent damage from electrons. Yeah, that does not surprise me at all, Rob. I can basically go as far as demon mode will take me. Oh man, you know, it is almost 4 o'clock my time. I think we're gonna give... I was wanting to run some discos afterwards, but this late in the day, I have not even eaten lunch. Actually, did I even eat breakfast? Yeah, I had like a ramen bowl. I need to start thinking about what I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight. So I got options. I'm gonna run them by you guys. Can do chicken wings, like hot wings. There's one option. Or I can do tacos again. We've got plenty of taco meat left over from last night's tacos. Or I've got hot dogs. Personally, I'm leaning towards the tacos. Because I got plenty of stuff, and that's less work for me. I don't know. Have to see what my... Yeah, tacos. I love tacos. Taco, 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 taco. You do not do hot dogs? Oh, yeah? Three what? Oh, like, are you talking about the time? Yeah, it's 3:43, so almost 4. Love me some chicken wings and love me some tacos. Yeah, we were talking about chicken. Didn't you do chicken wings recently? You have a migraine? Phone that in and do tacos. The migraine's actually mostly gone. It's still a little there, but it's not like it was. I took a long hot shower and some ibuprofen before stream, and that's finally really kicked in, and so it feels better. Got loads of kiggery in the freezer still. Nice. Yeah, they had a sale on drumsticks at the grocery store when I was there a couple of days ago, so I bought like 4 packs of drumsticks. We're still doing pretty good right now, though. Though we lost Nuke. Does Rob, does landmine stun mastery affect overcharge? EIB, you twit. You got me. How many card slots do you have on Junior? 10? I think. Yeah, 10. I need to get at least 1 or 2 more, but I've been spending most of my gems on modules and cards. I really need to get a legendary sharp Fortitude. I actually probably need to respec, but I think so, but at a ruse number. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. What does that max out at? 25%? I assume. Yeah, I do. Okay, do I want to try this again? Yeah, it's 25. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's why you want radius up for multiple hit chances. Yeah. Is there a lab for that? For landmine radius? No. I didn't think so. Just got Pulsar Harvester. So what Pulsar Harvester does is every time you get a hit on an enemy, you have a % chance that it's going to reduce the level of that enemy. It's a pretty low chance. It's only 1%. So basically it makes the damage that a enemy can do go lower. And it makes the... So these numbers here, it just reduces them. So right now for the wave... 44 billion and 8.3 Q are the damage and health, and every level it goes up, every level your enemy's levels increase, and so that just reduces those levels. Gives you a % chance to reduce those levels. Okay, so the gnat flying around in my room. I want to run some discos. But yeah, you need there's better things to use early on. Restorative bonus is very good if you have it. No, definitely not better than Black Hole Digester. Your best generators to use for farming are either Black Hole Digester or Galaxy Compressor. That's your two best options, and then it kind of depends. Some players have better results with Galaxy Compressor, some players have better results with Black Hole Digester. Galaxy Compressor can be really good for reducing your cooldowns on your ultimate weapon. So your Black Hole and your... Yeah. Yeah. When you can sync your bots and your guardians with your ultimate weapons is when Black Hole Digester is phenomenal. If you can't do that, GComp is almost always better. Plus, it can increase your survivability because it can get you to permanent black hole, which is very good. Okie dokie. Let's look at discos. So I'm done through 15. It's as far as I can go there. I need to run these 8. Yeah. So coin per kill goes from time to time. 500. I'm guessing. I think I'm gonna run 1K. Nice. That's insane. I think we're gonna run the tier 18 UW run. Now I gotta remember what my build is for that. I think it's this one. Yeah. $10 more free up enhanced upgrades. BHG is bad when I switch to Devo, though. It can be, yeah. I like GComp better for Devo. But, like I said, you can Devo with BHD, but it's harder. You really kind of can't until you can get masteries, and you get free upgrade masteries, which basically lets you lock sync wins over everything always and forever. Not always. Not always. For example, Sean's not using a sync right now. And flattening me. Which I need to unlock that for this run. It's not an all the time. It's not an all the time for sure. I do think syncing your bots and your guardians wins all the time. Okay, we're gonna go to the disco thing, and we're gonna go to enhancements. I'm just going to go all in on health regen. That'll be fine. Okay. As far as perks go, well, even then, there are reasons to have syncs, even if you have perma. But because having summon synced with Golden Bot can be really good. Okay. Do I want to... I think I'm gonna go with straight EHP. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try it first doing a hybrid run, but more focus on damage and tanking. Do I have any more? No, that's all of them. And what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Definitely project funding. Restorative bonus will be fine. Not sure. So yeah, summon will come back in probably in the next event. So it rotates. summon was available in the last one, so it might be available again in the next event. We're gonna go with damage. No, perk wave requirement. Brain, think. I don't know if I want to go full EHP. Yeah, we'll go with it like this. I probably should have actually put more into here. You know what? Let's max out Rend. Might help a little bit. Bots. Do I want to go with Flamebot or do I want to go... We'll go with Amp for the first run. I think I'm going to do better with a full EHP, but we'll go with this for the moment. I'll try it. Okay. And we're going to turn off auto pick. Okay, we're gonna let it run like this for now. I think I'm gonna need to switch to full EHP though. Let's see how it does for you. I gotta pee again. I'll be back. I've had way too much water and coffee today. Okie dokie. Do. Yeah, exactly like Sean said, Oleg. Just does a little bit more damage. I feel like I forgot to unban or ban something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hey. Yeah, I really think that doing full EHP is going to be better for this. Because I'm not going to be able to tank very far. Better results, change GG stats, I'll make sure the sync is... Yeah, I mean, for the longest time, I got better results with, without sync. It was only recently that I started syncing everything. Yep, there goes second win. Just ain't gonna go very far. Yep, summon helps so much with GT+. What is the max cooldown on summon? Is it 70 seconds? Or can you get it down to 65? I have not been paying attention to this at all. That's what I thought. I thought it was 70. Oh yeah, it makes a huge difference. Yeah, I knew it was 35 on the duration. I keep wanting to click on stuff, but I know I'll regret it because it'll lower my damage. Am I still in first? Nope, got passed. I don't know what my highest disco was for 17 or for tier 7 before. So we'll see what happens with it. You know, I should have turned summon off for this run. I think I'm going to redo this and go fully HP. Because I don't think I can just... I don't think I can do enough damage with... to be honest, I'll probably run it synced come June when I can possibly run Scout maxed. And there's a person in my driveway. It's my son taking the trash out. From what I understand, maxed Scout is not really that great. But the only person I have specifically talked to about it was Tags. He did an experiment running maxed Scout, and it made a very small difference, if I remember right. Percent damage is so huge, I think attack is better. Attack is very good. Gotta stop myself, I keep wanting to do stuff! How was this Plus at the time? That I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I can see Scout being really good, but I don't know. I don't know. My hand itches. Is there a way to work out how many waves you can do with a certain HP? Kinda. If I remember right, there is a chart that kind of does it, but there is an RNG factor with your level skips and your perks. But there are ways to estimate it. And then you also do run into other things like Death Defy. So there is some RNG to it, but yeah, you can kind of estimate how far you can go. Does Rend Armor affect UW damage or only projectiles? Only projectiles, except for Poison Swamp. Poison Swamp has a lab that lets you boost its damage based on the percentage of Rend Armor that's applied. But otherwise only affects projectile damage. Yep. Sent you the maxed out on PS on Discord. Yeah, 90%. That lab took forever and made no difference. From what I understand, it can, but you've got to have a lot of investment into it as a whole. I'm at 60% on mine, and eventually I'll max it out, but there's so many other things I'd rather max out ahead of that. I'm actually a little surprised I'm doing as well as I am on this run. I don't think I have anywhere near enough tanking ability. Though I can still deal with overcharges. We'll go with max health. Tune this farm run and find a 2500 range. Looking good so far. Awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a different setup with everything in EHP. And then basically just do my crowd control stuff. I mean, I am doing 81Q right now. That's pretty hefty, but compared to what everything else is doing. Let's see. Where's damages? Yeah, electrons are doing some work, but projectiles are doing more. But I think being able to keep my wall up will be helpful. Oh man, I am starving. Whoa, about fell. Again. I'm not much of a beatboxer. Not much of a beatboxer. Dang. Damage looks pretty good. I didn't think I was going to get it that high. If I can keep the death defies up. How many death defies are we at so far? Only 4? Wow. Nope, there we went. So 409. Killed by range. Shocker. Okay, let's switch to this build. Hold on. Okay. I do want to... Let's max out attack speed. Do I want to max range? I think I'll max range in run. don't know that I really care that much about everything else. But it's cheap to do, so I don't see any reason why not. Shrink ray good today? Shrink ray's pretty good in certain aspects. Or in certain situations. Depending on the build, though, you're better with Amplifying Strike or Death Penalty. The Death Penalty is not good for farming. Shrink ray, though, can help keep stuff pushed back. I think I'm gonna go with actually using Shrink ray and Death Penalty and go straight EHP. And we're gonna go Sharp Fortitude, OA in the assist slot. Doesn't matter what we have there. Yeah. I think we're gonna go with this setup. And I could do a little bit, spend a bit, and get some more attack speed, but I don't know that that's really going to help that much. I think we're going to go with that. And then make sure that I've got that unbanned. That unbanned. We'll ban coins, interest, and... Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's try it again. See if we can go further. I might even push my stuff out just a little bit further. Yeah, that'll be fine on my attack speed. Yeah, being able to tank the bosses is going to make a big difference. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot something. I forgot something! I wanted to switch to this build. Yeah, there we go. Crazy how much damage reduction you get from Flamebot. Does nothing on the damage side, but the damage reduction is good. Actually does more than defense percent, even though stat-wise it's less. Yeah. It's huge. It is a huge increase. My nose itches. So do my eyes. Ugh. Oh boy. This run's actually going further than I thought it was going to. Although, I don't know how far it went before, so... We'll see what happens with it. Again, I was gonna start buying stuff. Can't do that. Just gives me max spawn rate and let me see what we're cooking with here. You're getting there. You gotta be getting close to it by now, don't you? Ah, I forgot to take summon out. Crap. I don't want summon on here. Oh, ally. Though I don't have much in ally. So it's not really going to do all that much for me. How many times are we going to do this? And it takes time to adjust the CPH, yeah. Takes a little bit of time. What is spawn cap on with Wave Accelerator Mastery? Is it 3600? I forget. I can't remember. No, that seems wrong. I don't remember. I know by default it's what, 6500 waves without the mastery? I can't remember. Can't remember. I haven't looked at it in so long. There's an overcharge. Did nothing. Didn't even feel it. Something like that. That sounds about right. I don't remember. What was all? Oh, I wanted to see. Yeah, in the billions. 3250. Okay. That's what makes sense. I just couldn't remember if it flat cut it in half or if it was different than that. That overcharge is gonna start hurting soon. If it doesn't die, it finally died. I just remembered we don't get our Death Wave health bonus. That bites. What did we actually get to on that run that died for 09? I think we'll go further. Though damage is going up pretty fast. Yee. Gotta get that damage reduction up. Where is... Blocked. There we go. Yeah, Flamebot is doing so much more than defense percent. Now, granted, defense percent's only at 78% right now, but... Oh, geez. Took some hits there. Ouch. We'll take health. I'm beginning to think Fortress Mastery might be a good thing to have. Even with 98%, I think... Yeah, I think you're right. Somehow, yeah. I don't think you're wrong. Okay. I think I need second wind mastery. somehow we're still not... Nope, there goes. HP is hard when you get up there. Yeah. Just the damage goes up so fast. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's why I think second wind mastery would be good, because doesn't that max out at like an extra like 400% regen or something at max? I think to really get all the way up there on these other ones, or as far as you can, you really need probably extra defense mastery as well as both of those and second wind. I mean, because extra defense I think is an extra... That's not what I meant to do. I don't remember what it maxes out at. But in a... Quick question on auto DM. When you're on IS and you activate second after a duration, would auto DM on hit deactivates IS? Yes. So auto DM does deactivate intro sprint. And while intro sprint's running, you can't activate that or nuke. And DM activates before nuke. So I actually went further with the hybrid setup than the pure EHP one, because I just died. Okay. Good to know. So we'll switch back to this. And then we'll switch back to... Nope, not that, not that. Dot. They stopped cheesing by allowing the cheese to be key locked. Exactly. Yup. Now, the question here is, do I want to go with Amplifying Strike or Death Penalty in the main slot? I don't know. I really don't. Okay, let's do tier 19. Won't be anywhere near as far. I know that. I might be better off not using intro sprint. Those bosses are just eating me up. Yeah, see how fast the damage scales up? We're already at 15Q. And this is only tier 19. I mean, we did manage to get 60 waves out of intro sprint. Oh, man. I do think the EHP build might be better, or the hybrid build is going to be better for, excuse me, doing the utility runs. On these higher levels, to be able to tank some stuff, but at the same time be able to do the damage. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. I'm not really sure what's the better one. Way to go on these higher tiers. Tier 20 and 20 is only usable to get through IS. Yeah, pretty much. And there's no way I've got enough to even come close to getting through it. I'm honestly going to be shocked if I break 100 waves right now. Yeah, my EHP is doing zilch for me right now. It might have helped if I'd been adding some levels here, but I didn't. Might just... Yep, there we go. 80 waves. We're gonna take intro sprint out. Where is it at? And we'll just start off with demon mode active. Oh, goodness. Yep. Not gonna go very far. Just ain't gonna happen. I don't know that I'm gonna stay down here long enough today to actually finish all the discos that I've got left, but I might. I also need to rerun 16 and 17, I think. I don't know. The thing is, I'm so ahead of you in the game and I still don't have a chance. So, oh, I'm not worried about it at all. I just want to do what I can. Yeah, maybe. I was trying to think if I had that on any of them, but I don't think I do. But the stuff that kills me isn't affected by it, so I'm not really that worried about it. Just need raw damage, honestly. Damage and tanking. I mean, we're at almost a big Q in damage. There's no tanking that. Even with 98% damage reduction. Yeah. That's the only thing that is issue me is key income so unfair. Yeah. Keys are a big deal for sure. That did nothing. Nothing. I'm not even gonna bother. Well, the utility maybe. If I can go further in utility. Find it stupid. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life stuff that you have no access to at earlier parts of the game. Yeah, I agree with you completely, Rob. I think there should be a way to get access to some of this stuff early on. And some of it, you sure, like bot presets, sure, but the auto restart especially, I think, is massive. I can see locking presets back, but like getting the discounts for respecs, I think, is huge for earlier game players. Either that or currency lock it with a currency that you can access at lower levels. I think if you could get keys, maybe not as many keys. I don't know. Auto restart, yeah, auto restart's incredible. I don't know how to make it better than it is, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Okay, let's go to the utility one. I think I'm going to leave these stats like they are, but go more into my damage. Okay. Put it behind a high tier to unlock lab easy fix. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I don't know. Quality of life should be for everyone, not top players only. I do agree with you there. I do agree with you there. All right, so we need nothing there. Cards are fine. I think I'm gonna do better with ACP. That's probably my biggest complaint too. But I don't see them changing any of that. I don't know. I don't see them doing anything differently with it because of the way they've already built it. But they're in pretty deep at this point with that stuff. If they were to do something like make the QOL stuff available to earlier game players, and then do like a reimbursement for the players that spent keys on that kind of stuff or something like that, I think they probably wouldn't get a complaint from anyone. Yeah, some people do. That is true. But I think most of the player base would be 100% for that. I don't know what I want to do as far as bots go for this setup, though. For all players, not for myself, but if only... Yeah, if it's only for the top players in the game, then the game dies, yeah. 100%. That's something that Digital Extremes has done really well with Warframe. I mean, yeah, they have to add in-game story quests and whatnot and in-game content, otherwise the veterans are going to leave. But at the same time, they add stuff that pretty much everybody can access. They added something with the newest mainline story quest called, oh, what did they call it? I don't remember what they called it, but basically the game mode that got added with the new story quest, they gave players the ability to... You had to be at a certain point in the game to do this, but you could go into these missions without having completed the endgame story stuff. You could be brought in by your friends, or I think you could even... Yeah, I think you could only be brought into the missions, but basically you could skip the story to get to certain things. And I thought that was a really good way to handle it. I think I'm going to respec this and go flame and amp bot. And skip bot. And do SH instead. Oh, no, I don't want golden bot. So we'll go hard into damage reduction. And cooldown. I'm gonna do the coin one. Utility. Actually, we'll throw bot on there too. Okay, but what about trying max stun bot and sync it with black hole? It's not a terrible idea. But won't that and black hole override it? Yeah, why not? It won't be a big difference, but... How's the tournament looking? Dang it! I got knocked back to 10th again! Jeez! When it's tilted stuck on black hole before it resets. Okay, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, to basically fill, to take the gap in between. Yeah, I'm hearing you. 1,351 waves for 10th. Gah. $3K waves for third? Yeah. What does the rest of the bracket look like though? I think the boost I had by going hardcore into discos for a while is starting to go away. Other players are catching up on the discos, and I'm starting to fall behind. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Let's give this a shot. We'll see what happens. But on a totally different note, it is 4:30. 2.6 at 4, 2.2 at 5, then it's 2K at 6, rest is under 1550. So I probably would not be much better than in your bracket than I am in mine. I would have made 7th, so a little bit better. I can do better. Yeah, I still would have loved my solo bracket. That would have been fun. But yeah, it's 4:30. I'm gonna go ahead and I need to eat a snack. Tied me over and plan out what I'm gonna do for dinner. More than likely, it's gonna be the tacos. I think that's what we're gonna do. But I think I'm gonna call it a day here. It's been great. Sounds like the dogs are going nuts up there too. So, is soon bed here too? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you're still up. So, best of luck to anybody else that's still running tournaments. And, yeah. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. That's a real bummer, Sean. Oh well.